You know, for some reason, black women love no good, low level, low life men. They having all the babies in the black community. They love these guys. They love to be dragged. They love to be treated like trash. They love to be verbally abused. They love getting black eyes and just getting beat down by these no good, low life men. That's why I don't feel sorry for them. This mother and daughter here gets killed by this no good piece of trash dude. Let's watch the news story. I'll come back with the rest of that commentary to have you mad and triggered by the truth.
New Jersey, the search continues for a suspect who shot and killed a mother and her adult daughter during a break-in. Happened early yesterday morning in a quiet community on Harrington Circle. Action News reporter Brianna Smith live outside of the Willingboro Police Department with the latest on the investigation. Brianna.
Yes, Rick, detectives are still looking for that suspect, but they believe this was not a random incident. Now, we spoke to neighbors who are in total disbelief because they've never seen any issues at that family's home in the past. And to make matters worse, they say a child was inside the house during the shooting.
It's sad. It's sad, especially in Willingboro. Like on our street, we don't have this type of thing.
Willingboro Township residents who live on Harrington Circle are still trying to process the traumatic incident that unfolded in their peaceful community.
This neighborhood is normally calm, but it was and quiet. It was even quieter. You know, a pin will drop and you will hear it because everybody's in shock to know that, this happened.
The Burlington County Prosecutor's Office says 33-year-old Catherine Nunez and her mother, 54-year-old Marisol Nunez, were shot to death inside their home just after 4 a.m. on Wednesday.
And when they told me what happened, I said I couldn't believe it. I just dropped. I immediately dropped.
Glenda Sprov lives next door to the Nunez family. She says they moved from Brooklyn, New York a few years ago, and she interacted with Catherine often.
She was a very nice person, though. I mean, she was kind enough for me to break a tear or two and more and then some. I couldn't even sleep last night.
She has a son, and he would be outside riding his bike, playing. You see her mom standing outside, enjoying just life.
Detectives say the suspect broke into the house through a first-floor window and left the scene before police arrived. They found the mother and daughter dead in an upstairs bedroom. Neighbors tell us a child was inside the house at the time of the shooting.
Now he's without the grandma and the mom.
It hurts, and I feel so bad for her son.
And neighbors are planning a vigil for Friday night to honor the family and lift each other's spirits. Again, police have not made any arrests, but they say there is no threat to the public at this time. Live in Willingboro Township, Brianna Smith, Channel 6 Action News. Rick?
All right, Brianna, thank you.
They have made an arrest in the murders of 2 women in Willingboro. 37-year-old Junior Edwards is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for the deaths of his child's mother and grandmother. Police found the bodies of 33-year-old Catherine Nunez and her mother, 54-year-old Marisol Nunez, inside of a home early Wednesday morning. Autopsies determined both victims died from gunshot wounds. Investigators say the suspect and Catherine Nunez shared an 8-year-old son, and police say that boy was home during the shootings.
Now, this punk right here breaks back into the house for some reason. From social media, I gathered other information, found out the guy was living there, okay? He was living there. For some reason, they kicked him out, right? So they kicked him out, and they wouldn't let him back in the house. So what he does is break back into the house, kills this baby mama and her mother in front of the kid. This is what this low-level, low-life man does. I don't feel sorry for these black women. I just don't. They tell you every day on the internet, a good guy, he's lame, he's corny. You know, black women need toxic relationships. They love relationships, whereas it's just a horrible situation. They love a nightmare relationship. They love a guy just to bring them all kind of pain and suffering. They love those guys. But the good guy that got his life together, they'll usually try to use him to take care of their kids or something like that. But they're really not interested in being with a good guy. It's just not enough drama. There's not enough toxic behaviors in that relationship. That's why, if you notice, they'll treat a good guy like trash, and a trifling guy, they'll treat him good. I'm gonna say it again. Black women will treat a good guy like garbage. They won't appreciate him. They'll be ungrateful. They'll dog him out. They'll gossip about him. They'll try to talk down on him. But a no good Negro, they'll love him and protect him and do all kind of stuff for him. They'll love him to death. This is what's going on in the black community. I only feel sorry for the children that they bring into the world by these low-life, no-good, low-level men. Now, you hear the baby mother, she was killed and her mother was killed. But it's funny, his baby mother, you hear nothing about her father in this situation. You hear nothing about her father because once again, in this generational curse that we live in, her father probably nowhere to be found. He probably was a no good Negro too, that her mother done had a baby by. You see what I'm talking about? See how the cycle continues. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I feel sorry for the kids. What I've been talking about this for past 5 years, how black women love no good men and how good guys get treated like trash, but the trifling dudes, they love them and this and that. Never fails. I'm out of here. Put your thoughts in the comments, and I hope you're triggered and mad by the truth. I hope so. I'm out of here.